Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Sandra, aka Simply Love, coming into you with another video for March 2016, and this is for the sign of Scorpio. How are you Scorpions doing? I hope all is well. Well, I'm here to do your monthly love reading for you, and just want to say quickly, thank you so much for the get well shout outs. I think that really done it for me because today I'm at about 100%. I'm back to normal. I feel really, really well. Thank you all for lifting my spirits back up uh, after that self-inducing sugar act that I pulled on myself along with the cold that I have. I'm not sniffling. I'm not sniffing anymore. There's no runny nose, no nothing. My head is not spinning anymore. The bed's not spinning anymore. I am doing perfectly well, thank God. And thank you guys too. I really appreciate your comments that you left for me to be getting well. Well, I'm well and I'm feeling it, girl. Look, guys, look my little new hairstyle. I had to just do something today, because I was feeling good, First time out of about 2 weeks now. I'm feeling really, really well. I even put my retainers in because I'm feeling so well. I don't like a missing tooth, no way. They just hurt sometimes when I wear them. The doctor said wear them because you'll get used to it. They'll break in and all this kind of stuff. You got to do it every day, but it's a little painful sometimes. But I'm gonna do it because it took away my smile when that tooth went away. Right up in the front too. That ain't cool. There's nothing cool or cute about that, I don't think. For personally myself, I don't think that's too cute on a woman. So, I had these for a while, but I wasn't wearing them. I was like, whatever. But it took my smile away from me. So I'm a smiley person like my mother. So and my uncle, I'm like them when it comes to that. Laughing and smiling all the time. That's me. And I didn't like, so I was holding back on my enormous smile that I always had because of that tooth being missing there. But I'm going to start wearing my retainers and getting used to them, and my speech is going to be a little bit off because of it. It's the back part of it. That's what I don't like. And I think I'm going to go back in. They're going to, try to shave it down some more in the back because I think that's where I'm getting a little stuff from. Okay. But they're nice when they're in. I like them. I like the way they look and everything. But, hey. Girl got to do what a girl got to do, right? Okay, let's get on with the reading for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Already pre-shuffled everything. Let me show you the cards real quick because I know you all like to see the cards. Okay, I'm gonna show you. The Thelema Tarot, which are beautiful cards, by the way. I'm going to be reading one from Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle card. Get all these online, mostly Amazon. And the healing cards, because we all need a little healing. I want to say sexual healing, but we ain't talking about sex right now. I got to get back into grown and sexy videos. I've been getting a whole lot of emails wanting that. They want some more of that. I'm going to have to do something with that, put on my website or something. Okay, and then I got Poppy's Love Tarot cards. There's a bunch of them in here, okay? So I had to take them all out and put them in this box because there's no way I could have shuffled all those cards at one time. So I just put them in a box, and when I get to read, and I pulled the card for you. I already shuffled it up in the box and everything, and I pulled the card that's laid down right here. These things are expensive too. Okay, and one of an Oracle Word Truth card. Word of Truth card. We're going to, at the end, it's going to be a da 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 da. Word of Truth. Word of Truth. Truth. Okay? That's what's going to happen. At the end of the reading, it's going to be like that. One card, right? Truth. With one word. Okay? I promise you, I'm not going to babble on. Okay? Okay, let's get on with this reading. And then I'll take the camera off me. Put it down here on these cards where it needs to be. And this is for Scorpio. men and women, because it's a general reading. So if you see a man on the card, it symbolizes both men and women, okay? Depending on who's looking at the video. This is going to be for your sun, moon, and rising sign, okay? So let's begin. Y'all know I'm silly. Okay, for you, Scorpio, you got the Five of Cups here. I want you to observe these cards sometime and just really take in, because you darn near probably could do it yourself. Because we are going to have some cards that we're going to be giving away too. So you have to notice a lot of things if you want to be. First of all, you're going to have to be spiritual in order to do it. You're going to have some kind of connection. And you're going to have to really feel it hard. But if you're going to do it, you know, just to be doing it, then you're going to need the books and read about them. I don't read the books, so I don't need them. I rely on spirit to do it. Okay. Scorpio, this is a cup card. This is indicating this a water sign, okay? When it comes to cups, and it's talking about your emotions also. Water is, you know, the way it moves, you know, inside of ourselves. We all have some type of emotional. Some people can hide it really well, their emotional side, which is really good, because we do not supposed to rely strictly on emotions. But this is an emotional card because it is the Five of Cups. And it is a water sign, which is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So we are talking about you here, Scorpio. This is you. This is the situation that's going on with a lot of you Scorpios out there. Not all, just some. Whatever, you know, fits into this reading, that's what you take in. If you need any, you know, help after this reading, and you feel like you need to get more detailed personal reading for just for you only, contact me at the information below. It's right there in the description box. Everything you need to know. I'm looking at the Five of Cups. I'm looking at disappointment here. I'm looking at somebody who has been disappointed in love. Okay. You were standing on a cup in the water, okay? And there's other cups that's surrounding you, okay? There's other cups surrounding you, but you only chose one, and you stood up on that cup. That means you backed that cup up. Even though it wasn't really the greatest cup to choose, you chose it and you backed it up. But it disappointed you. You're disappointed. This is a big this is a disappointing card. It's an emotional card. It's showing that you do, you know, some of you Scorpios are, you know, all in your emotions. You're crying about this, you're crying about that, but you do have other cups here around you that you can fill. You know what I mean? There's other options out here for you. This one option is not the only option. This is the Five of Cups. Okay, you're standing on one that you put your high hopes up in and put all your emotions in, and that doesn't seem to be going right, you know, or they may not be treating you right. But you're crying, or you're not even looking at all the rest of the cups that surround you that you can still choose and fill them up with love. You know, these are love interests here that's surrounding you. These other cups here but you got your head down, crying your eyeballs out, thinking it's the end of the world, thinking you'll never get anybody again. Male or female, this is right here. Look, this is disgusting to me. Because, you know, male or female, you're beautiful. You know, you got it going on. You're smart. You're in disappointment because of a relationship that went wrong here. And what Spirit's telling me is that you had an idea about this anyway. You knew this wasn't going to work out, but I believe it was a battle of the wills, the battle of egos here clashing. That's what Spirit is telling me. And that's why you are so hurt here. It bruised not only your heart, it bruised your ego. That's what they're telling me here. Your ego is hurt. That's why you're not turning around looking at all the other offers that's being offered to you. There's love all around you, but you're not even looking at it. You're so some of you Scorpios out there are just drowning in your own sorrow. You're throwing this big old pity party over something that you knew wasn't right anyway. It didn't have no solid foundation. You're standing on that cup that you chose that wasn't no good for you, and it sunk to the bottom of the ocean. I'm sorry, honey. That cup was like that when you got it. There ain't nothing you did. You didn't do anything wrong. But just invested too much time, too much of your precious time to this person. There's no need for you to regret. It's for them to be regretful. For some of you Scorpios out there, there's been some fighting. There's been some fighting, maybe some to the point it's like sorrow to you. Spirit says, to me, right, and it's a little tough. This is going to be a little tough love. I can tell right now. I can tell it for you Scorpios. Some of you Scorpio women and men, mostly women. Get up off your ass and stop crying over spilt milk. That's what I was told to tell you. I'm sorry. Because this is ridiculous. I mean, you already knew. Spirit's telling me a lot of you, maybe not all of you, but a lot of you already knew you were in a dysfunctional relationship. And you got a nerve to sit here and just cry over it. Come on now. Look at all these other options around. Pick your head up out your face. Get out of your emotions. And look at all the rest of the love partners that you can have around you. You got other cups around you that want you, that's looking at you, that can give you what you need and want. You don't need that what you're standing on top of that you thought was for you. And you know it wasn't. Too many arguments, too many fights, too much ego tripping here. Maybe it was easy for you to, made it easy for you to mess with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't even want to face yourself. It's time to face yourself, some of you Scorpios out there. It's time to face who you really are and what you really want. And stop crying about it. And be real with yourself. I'm sorry. That's what it had to be said. Now, as I'm going on to the second part here, okay, you got the Three of Pentacles. I want you to look at that imagery on these cards, okay? You got the Three of Pentacles. All right. There was a three-way relationship in this. Somebody got busted. Maybe you got busted fooling around with somebody else, or maybe that other person was fooling around with somebody else and you found out about it and it hurt your feelings, or it caused you to, act a little nutty. You got all these cups around you and you're not paying it no attention. You'd rather sit there and cry about it. Yeah, three people in a situation. This person, who was in the fault here, may have been a earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo, or it may be their sun, moon, and rising sign. Okay. That's how I'm taking this. Whoever this was in this relationship, as far as it being three people involved, you see the Three Pentacles up there? Usually means money. It could have been a relationship that had money issues. One person probably was working and the other one weren't. Either way it goes. Whether it was you or the partner that you were with. And maybe you had to let them go. Maybe that's what you're hurt over. Some of you Scorpios. But most of it is over finding out about a extra person in the relationship is what I'm seeing here. But they're saying you need to move on. Move on. Do something to keep your mind busy. Do something to occupy your time. Because they're showing creativity here. You might come out, after crying and all this crying and whining going on that you don't really necessarily have to do, because it wasn't like you didn't see it coming. That's what Spirit just keeps telling me. You saw it coming. This was dysfunctional from the get-go. Okay, find something that occupy your mind. There's something there, some kind of talent that you got right now. You need to use that talent right now instead of focusing on this person who wasn't nothing anyway. Okay? And you're getting a lot of pentacle cards, and it's strongly telling me this is an earth sign or someone that has the traits of an earth. It could be their sun, moon, and rising, as I said, because this video is made for sun, moon, and rising signs, okay? So this is the Queen or the King of Pentacles. And as I'm saying, just because it's a woman doesn't mean this is a general reading, okay? And it doesn't apply to all Scorpios, just some. So it's not gender oriented. It is, you know, it has to do with who's watching the video. So this could be male or female, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is someone, she's focusing on her finances. In the love situation, she's focused on this one person still, as though she is right here. Crying over spilt milk. The three-way relationship, somebody got caught in this relationship or fooling around with someone else, or they just may have just plain out left you for someone else, and maybe you didn't think they would do that, and they did. Or it could be vice versa. Maybe you gotten somebody, but no, because you're the one that's in despair here. You're the one crying over this spilt milk. So it definitely happened to a lot of you Scorpios, but some, very few, you could have done that. So you're still focusing on this person, and you know, but you don't realize that you are the queen. You know, you could be the queen, or this could be this person, because see, they're walking away from you. Here you are here, okay? This is definitely you, the Five of Cups. You know, taking a loss, you know, sad, upset regarding a three-way relationship with somebody you were in love with or cared about, and they were caught, I believe. Yeah, they were caught, and you felt like you were cheated because you invested a lot in this person. It's still, this is coming up as a heavy as an earth sign, for one thing, because they are the pentacle signs. They carry the pentacles. They are the money people, or supposedly, dependent, you know, on the type of earth sign we're talking about, because we got negative and positive. See, we got negative and positive energies. This one's the negative energy. Far as this earth sign is concerned, they were very selfish. They didn't care about nobody but themselves, because if you can look, they are looking down at that coin, or that whatever it is you invested in them, and they are just walking away with it like nothing ever happened. And they're actually giving this to someone else. They're going to give whatever they got, and they're offering it to someone else. Yep, that's what happened here for a lot of you Scorpios. So sorry about that. But you know what? You got to accept the fact that, like I said, I keep having this deep feeling nudging on me from Spirit that you knew this, you saw this coming. I think even some of my previous videos, there was some other some stuff going on like this. But this right here seems like it's the end for some of you Scorpios. This is like the end. This is the walking out card. This is from this earth sign who's just completely, you know, took advantage of you, said some mean things to you during your relationship, caused you heartache and pain. They seem to be very jealous. They seem to be a person that was very unstable for them to be a King or Queen of Pentacles here. They were more like the opposite. They were in this, they put on a good act, you know, they put on a good air and everything, but you know, everything came out, everything revealed itself. It revealed itself to you. And now they're walking away because they're not facing you at all. You're still in disappointment. You're still crying over spilt milk while they're on their way out. They're gone. They're gone away from you, not towards you. And whatever they got out of the situation, they're taking it with them to give to somebody else. That's what I'm feeling for a lot of Scorpios out there, okay? So, but then in the end, though, this is good. This is the Star card. It's the only major arcana card you have out of all. So, like I said, this right here, what you're crying over so bad wasn't even worth crying over because you saw it coming, is what I keep hearing. And they took whatever they need to take, and they treated you the way they felt like treating you, and you let them. So you know what? You end up being the star, okay? You're the star. This is gonna be the start of something new, all this happened for a reason. You needed to change. A lot of you Scorpios needed to change. You needed to change some of your ways. You needed to change some of your thought patterns. You needed to change the way you present yourself to yourself and others. There needed to be a major change. This was a wake-up call. But you got the Star card. So the Star card is, you know, giving you a new beginning because you got 2 cups in your hands. Or you may even, you know, offered yourself a new beginning, to love yourself, to care about yourself more, to put yourself on a pedestal instead of putting someone else on a pedestal. The next time you won't do that because you're going to think more of yourself. You're going to start to love who you are and be comfortable in your own skin, okay? And rely more on your spirit guides to guide you rather than you putting things in your own hands. There's a release of a lot of negative energy now that this person has moved on. I mean, even though they moved on, they still have karma to suffer because of it. You may even have some karma to deal with because of it as well, because there was a back and forth type of thing, ego clashing, a lot of bad words said towards each other to some of you Scorpios, not all of you. This is a cycle for just some of you guys and girls, okay? The Star is here as a major card saying, you know, basically it overrides all this other crap that went on in your life, and you got an opportunity actually to start all over again and get it right this time. There's no more time, you know, in the eyes of the Most High to keep going around in circles anymore. He's giving people the opportunity to make a change in their life for the better so they can feel happy, so they can live a more happy life, so they can experience love. And sometimes for this experience, you need to be alone. You need to not be fooling with nobody yet until you pull yourself together and have that personal, private relationship with the Most High God. That's personal. That's personal, and that's what's really real. You're going to find that out. If you don't find that out, then, you know, prepare for the worst again. Prepare for all this to go all the way around in a circle again. You know, prepare for it to start all over again. Go on spinning wheels. Ain't going nowhere. Spinning wheels. And your energy, draining your energy from you. Taking your own energy away from not thinking much of yourself. Worried about somebody else and what they're doing and how you gonna be on top of the relationship all the time. How you gonna be, you know, competitive with in a relationship. No, that's not a relationship. Trying to compete against somebody, trying to be better than somebody in a relationship. That's not a match. That's what I'm getting here. You know, I don't really like what I'm feeling for, you know, that the gods are giving me here. I don't like that kind of feeling. You shouldn't either. You got a chance to start over here, okay? Scorpio, this is your chance to start over and get it right. Get yourself right. Invite the Lord into your heart, in your soul, in your spirit, and let him work on you to make you uh, adorable the way you are. Love who you are first. You are lovable. You're male or female here we're talking about. It's time to get it right this time and stop going around in circles, man. You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to get stuck in that circle. Because, you know, once you get in that circle, sometime in that cage, it takes a long time for somebody to come back with a damn key to give to you to open it up and let you out. You'd be tired and dead by that time. And all you did all your life, well, you can say, oh, you just ran in circles. That's all you did. But you didn't have the opportunity. You ain't here listening to this video right now. Listen, I'm just the messenger. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the messenger. So Spirit is carrying this message to you. So you're not here listening to this right now. You're going to go and you know, you're going to go forth to whatever or whoever, your higher being, whoever taking care of you in spirit. And you're going to tell them you didn't know no better. I don't think so. I don't think so. Nobody's going out of here not knowing about the Most High God and what he stands for. He stands for everlasting love, everlasting life. He promises not only in heaven, but here on earth. I mean, ain't that what your Bible says? Don't you know, everybody's supposed to be so godly and all this, and then you should know the Bible, all this kind of stuff, but all this carrying on going on here, all this spinning around in circles going on around here with these relationship issues. It just makes no sense. All these divorces taking place. Nobody wants to stay together anymore. Everybody want what everybody else got. That comes from something, some dysfunction within inside of us. There's a dysfunctional relationship within inside of us. It's because there is no relationship. You never sat down with the Most High and asked him to come into your heart and take over. That's what it is. With all this stuff going on in the world, not only relationships, but people in general. That's what's wrong. They ain't take nothing personal. It's all about them. And what it looks like on the outside. I don't care what I put on, whether I look good or whether I don't look good. As long as the inside of me is straight and I had that personal relationship with my Father, my Creator, we gotta be good then. We gotta expect good things. He's gonna spoil you to death. He's going to show you what love is all about. So when it comes around, you'll know how to act when you get it. You'll be able to accept gifts. You'll be able to accept love. The love that he put you here and intended for you to have. So give it to yourself. You got the chance right now. Coming up here in March for you Scorpios. You got a chance here. Take advantage of it. Pick up the cups and move on and be the star that you really, truly are. You're a shining star, no matter who you are. Shining bright to see what you can truly be. What you can truly be. I'm going to start using the old school songs during, you know, this is just going to be something new, I guess. When you know, as soon as something I see kind of relates to a card, I'm going to take a verse from the old school. I'm going to show you how old school is still here today. Because that music ain't going to never leave. Because it had too much real to it. It had too much realness to it to ever go anywhere. Anybody who is real with themselves is real in anything that they do. Anybody who accepts God into their heart, the Most High, the Father, the Creator, the all-knowing, into their heart and into their soul, will never ever leave. They are eternal. Because that's what he promised you. Eternity. Eternal spiritually. You're going to live eternal. So give yourself that opportunity and do it. It's spiritual. It ain't nothing religion about it. Religion is man-made, just like anything else. It's a corporation, just like anything else. You go up there. If you probably be better off going to a concert than you do going to a church house. I do sometimes, only just because, my dad's there. Certain things he does, like Men's Day, things like that, I'll pop up, but I'm not into it. I'm spiritually, I have a personal relationship with my father, my spiritual father, the one who created me and knew all this was going to take place before I did. I just had to discover it. I just had to open myself up to it, okay? And Scorpio, they're telling you to do the same thing. Find yourself here throughout this what went on. We can just this card could just like throw these cards to the side. That ain't even really you. Just let's say that ain't even happened. How about that? And just bring this on. Bring it on, Scorpio, male and females. Bring it on. Be the star that you are. Love the skin you're in. Turn this situation around to be the better person. Okay, up next, I'm reading the Wisdom of House of Night, okay? And you got the moon here, okay? And you see the little black cat, okay? Yeah, you seen... What you crying for? What you crying for? When you got all those beautiful cups up around you, other opportunities, other gentlemen or other women waiting for you, offering you love, real love, or just dating, having fun. What are you crying for? What are you crying over this for? For what? Because you knew they had somebody else on the side anyway. Playing games. This is game playing. For a lot of you Scorpios, that's what I'm picking up from Spirit. Games. Was it worth it? I don't think so. You can get creative and get on the good foot, as James Brown say. Get on the good foot. you got the star card here. You got the moon because you asked for it. That's sometimes, in this case, it would be, karma. Somebody doing something they ain't had no business doing, and behind the scenes and carrying on, and could have been both couple, as far as I'm seeing it, feeling it. Could have been both of y'all, and it just came out in the open. Look at that, the moon, mystery, hidden things, are now not hidden anymore. After the daylight strikes, everybody's gonna see. The cat sees it. The black cat see it. You saw it. You felt it. You knew it. You had intuition. Time to be the star now. It's time to wake up. Smell the coffee. Become the new you. Become the person that God put you here to be. It's time to stop playing. We ain't little kids no more. We're grown adults. Let's get this together. Some of you Scorpios out there, I love you guys. You got the star at the end. You can do this. And if you go by without doing it, like I said, it's going to be a long time for you ever break this cycle again. Do you want to constantly live going around in circles, or do you want to get it right? Because the star is offering you a new beginning, a new you, a new life, a happier life, a sense of freedom, a sense of love, a sense of loyalty, a sense of, and that's what they want in your life when it comes to a helpmate. But you have to get yourself ready for it as well. Don't say you haven't been told. All right, we got this coming up for you. May all creation dance for joy within you. Reminds me of saying the same thing as star. Look what they're doing. Look what both of these cards are doing here. Look at what these women are, or if you're a man, just look at it as, if it's a man, then you look at them as yourself, man or woman. Look at those two together, how they're having confirmation here. They both look like they, just having a good time. Change, moving forward, and carrying them cups with pride and dignity and say, I'm worth more than this. I'm worth more than, I am worthy to be happy. I'm worthy to be in love. I'm worthy to be on top of the world. Because why? I asked God to come in my heart, and he just took over, and I got out of my own way, and he showed me what agape love means. He showed me what love is. I felt it because there was nobody else there but me and him. Who else would give it to me? So there is something there. He's there. He's inside of you. Go in there and find him and let him do for you what needs to be done, so you can be this happy person. All you want to do today is love, being alive. Even if it's the hardest thing you've ever done. Appreciate the sounds, sights, and sensations of your life. Friends, books, ideas, sleep. Just enjoy. You can change. The star is giving you a chance. What are you going to do? That's between you and your God. Okay? Don't say you were never told. Okay, now I'm going to read the Poppy love card. And it says here, separation, divorce. Some of you guys are separating from a person. And it hurts like hell. But you knew it all along. You knew there was a third party. Or for some of it, you had another person. So all that brought on this separation and divorce. But all in all, Scorpio, you still got this. And put this behind you. And start anew. And let me turn it the other way and see what that says. A work, study, or home connection. You could turn it a right side up. Make it work for you. Make it work for you, Scorpio. You'll be just fine. Okay. For the last, we're going to do the truth cards. Da 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 da. Truth, Scorpio, in one word. And then you take that word and you run with it and you do what you feel like. But I'm just doing what Spirit tells me now. These are all the cards that came in the truth box. They all have one word on it, okay? And you take that word and you speak to your angel, Most High God, your angel gods, whatever, and ask them to reveal to you what that means. What should I do? Where do I go from here? Okay? That's how you start your star card. That's how you start to be the star that you are. Now give me just a second while I tune in to feel which ones they want me to pick out from, to shuffle and pick a card from. I'm feeling this one. Okay, let me just put the camera back up. Okay. And you can see me with these cards. You see how big they are too. Okay. I'm going to do my best shuffle them because they are really, it's a bunch of them. Okay. This one's sticking out, so I am going to pick that one. This is what they're telling you. Ease. You can do this with ease if you want to. All you have to do is just invite your Savior, talk to your personal Father, you know, talk to your personal guide, do meditations, meditate every day, build yourself back up. Let God build you back up and show you that you are a star. You're a star. And you can turn everything around in your life with ease. All right? So that's all I have for you guys, you Scorpions, and I hope that resonated with some of you. Sorry, somebody's cars are falling. Something's falling down here. I hope that resonated with you. Again, I thank you all for your comments. I thank you guys for coming over and got me crying again. And following me over in over Facebook on my Facebook page so we can like talk back and forth, you know, have confirmations with one another, like, okay, this happened, Sandra, that happened. Emailing me. I thank you for all your lovely compliments that you've been giving me. Thank you for the get wells. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. You just don't know. That's why I want to do these giveaways and things like that, and, you know, free questions, and I want to try to start to do, you know, get into it more heavier. You know, it takes you time to build something, you know, and it's good when you take your time to build something, because all these ideas come in, you know, after you're in your calling. God gives you a lot of ideas. He sends his angels to throw a lot of stuff at you, and you have to take one at a time, but you write them down, which that's what I've been doing, and just become this whatever this is a creation of what he already had planned out. I just have to put it into motion. He's showing it to me. Now I have to put it into motion. And I just want to let you know that, you know, get ready for this ride. 2016 on in, get ready for the ride, because either you're going to get on the ride and ride the ride, or you're going to just get left behind. And that's going to be a sad, sad thing, because what's left behind is not going to be good. I guarantee you that. I know that. I've seen it in my dreams, you know, and I have to express it through any means necessary to help my brother and sister. And it ain't got nothing to do with color. I'm colorblind. Except to a racist. If somebody's racist, that's different. You know, if you're going to disrespect me, I will disrespect you. You treat others how you want to be treated. Now, if I'm respecting you, I expect respect in return. You know, that's the type of person I am. Other than that, I'm easy go, easy flow. You know, ain't no racial lines here. You know, I can't jump on everybody's bandwagon about what's going on here in this world. No, I got to stay out of this world and get this information that's downloading to me. I have to get all this information. I have to put it in, and I have to get to you and bring you back on home where you need to be, safe and secure in God's hands and in his mercy and his grace. That's where you need to be. Not on TV watching all these doggone shows and all this TV programming mess. You don't need to be there. You need to be in God's arms right now, in his arms of protection, because he's only going to protect you if you want him to. Other than that, you're gonna be gone right on. What these actors and actresses and stuff and all this bull crap coming up about. You know, can't you see what's going on? Can't you see through your third eye? That's what he give it to you for, spiritual, so you can see what is hidden. You needed to see what's hidden, or else you're going to fall for the old hokey doke. Everybody's going to be fighting one another for no reason at all. It's been going on since the beginning of time and continue to go on in this cycle. I don't want it in my life. I don't need it. I'm not having it. I'm not being programmed for nobody. I'm going to keep it real. You know, even they come get me, kill me, whatever they want to do. Hell, I'm going to die anyway. But you know what? I'm going to have everlasting life. You know, they're the ones have to live with that blood on their hands. You know what I'm saying? For, you know what? You hate me that much. You hate the truth that much that you'll kill somebody for it? Hell yeah, they will. They've been doing it and putting it in right in your face. How'd I get on that subject? I don't know. That's another video. But we're going to talk about that too, because I think I'm going to start another type of YouTube channel, and it's going to be called Simply Love 2. Okay, Simply Love 2. And it's going to be talking about, you know, worldly issues. You know, this world got to get back in shape and bounce back quick. And it's going to take all of us to do it. Not no black, not no white, not all this division stuff. We have to come together to make it happen. It ain't got nothing to do with color no more. Honey, you're going to feel the fire. It ain't got nothing to do with no color no more. It's about, it's you against them against you. Period. Color ain't going to have nothing to do with it. Either you got it or you don't. That's how they're going to be looking at it. Okay? All right, well, I'm going to get off of that, and we're going to wait till Simply Love 2 come out, and it's really going to be hot, okay? All right, well, thank you so much, and thank you for watching. Thank you for caring. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for your wonderful comments. I really appreciate you, and I do see each and every one of you, and I love each and every one of you just as the Most High God does. I love you, and I thank you, and I'll say what I say all the time. Love is all there is. Yes, and love is all there ever be. You take care of yourself, okay? And I love you. Bye-bye.